Hi there, this is Omega Supreme here with a Transformers toy review. I'm having a look at the Combiner Wars, I don't know what wave we are on now, but these are all the deluxe figures that make up Skyreign. So altogether we've got 4 figures that we're going to have a look at. So we've got Smokescreen here, Wheeljack, and then behind that we've got Hound and Trailbreaker. So I'll just show you them in their packaging first of all, and then we'll have a look at them out of the box. So first up here, let's move these out of the way and we'll have a look at them one at a time. Okay, so first up we've got, let's move that a second. We've got Smokescreen here, and yeah, looks really nice in packaging. Colours really stand out. This guy's a repaint of Prowl here, and you can see he comes with his own comic here as well. I picked these up from In Demand Toys, so they've been really good with all the Combiner Wars figures that I've got from them. You can see there's a picture of Skyreign on the back, and then on the back here as well. And then you can see you've got pictures of all the ones that make it up here, and some nice artwork in robot and vehicle mode. And then it does give a brief bio, which we'll just scroll to at the top there. So it says Smokescreen is the resident fixer for the Autobots. When a fight goes wrong, he cleans up the mess using an array of disruptive and disorientating weapons. Smokescreen confuses his enemies and obscures his allies as they regroup for a punishing counterattack. So that's him. That looks good. Next up we've got Hound. So this is a repaint of Swindle, and obviously slightly different from the pictures that actually they've got on here. He's a different green from here, so he's quite a bright green here, and this is more of an army green. Again, comes with a nice comic here as well, so we'll have a look at that as well. It's exactly the same on the side, apart from the different limb highlighted and artwork here as well. And then at the top here you've got another bio on here. So it says Autobot Hound has everything it takes to make him a good scout, skill, experience, and holographic mapping equipment. However, his passion for exploring uncharted territory makes him more than good. It makes him irreplaceable. So that's a cool little bio for him. They've got Wheeljack here. I've got to say he's probably the one in the box that doesn't look as good as you would think. It just looks very plain. Like there's not a lot of detail on him in robot mode. The head sculpt looks cool though, and then there's a comic that comes with him as well. Exactly the same on the back here. You've got a couple of action shots here. What comes across actually on the thing on here is the colour is actually a little bit off-white, whereas on this it's like a bright white, which would have been cool to see. And then you've got his bio again. Brilliant engineer and inventor, Wheeljack builds technological marvels that keep the Autobots a step ahead in the tech department. His experiments don't always go according to plan, but most Autobots agree that the internal explosions outnumber the accidental ones. Intentional ones, sorry. Did I say internal? I'm not sure. Next up we got Trailbreaker. So we've already seen him as in the 30th anniversary line, which was then repainted into Hoist. So now we've got him Combiner Wars. This is kind of a slight resculpt, remold of kind of Ironhide and Off-Road and all those different ones. Obviously he's got a different head sculpt as they all do, but he looks pretty good in packaging actually. It does sort of, it's quite striking. Again, comes with a free comic, and then on the back here you've got some pictures of him in both modes, and a little bio which says, a veteran of many battles, Trailbreaker specialises in protecting his allies with near indestructible force fields. While incredibly valuable in combat, his shield requires massive amounts of energy to maintain, forcing him to manage his reserves carefully. Okay, so there you go, you've got Trailbreaker, and then what we'll do now is we'll have a look at them all out there. Right, here we go. So we're having a look at the Combiner Wars figures. So I've started off with Trailbreaker here in his vehicle mode. So let's have a little closer look at him. He looks pretty decent. This guy's obviously a remold of Off-Road, Ironhide. But, you know, they've done it's a good choice, I think, for him. You can see him that's with all the bits taken off. Nice wheels, all painted, alloys painted silver. You've got the nice kind of dashes on here that you'd see on the original one. And nice blue that's used on the paint here as well as paint on the front here as well. I think he looks pretty tidy. Quite a nice little figure, little Autobot symbol on here as well. Let's look from underneath. Comes with this little kind of axe thing and this one here. Now, the one thing I did think was strange is this guy here comes with this silver bit on here. So if you fold it out and have it as a hand, it doesn't actually look this. It looks completely different to all the others. So he's got this bit as a fist here rather than this, which looks completely different to any of the other ones. Even this bit here is a completely different shape. So I don't know why they've done that. No idea. I'm not sure if it shows it in the instructions or not. No, I don't think it does. It doesn't. You know, it doesn't show anything different on here at all. Let's have a look at the Trailbreaker instructions. Don't think it mentions anything on here. All of them have got that kind of paper sort of instructions that come with them. If it mentions anything about it. No, it doesn't seem to. Yeah, so he's got a slightly different arm, hand on there as well. And if you want to fix it onto the vehicle mode, you've got a slot in here that goes on top of here. And that'll fit in like that. And then you can kind of fold this over if you want to as well. So it kind of works. And then you've got this bit showing through here, which is actually his kind of hand, which has got kind of like a gun for like either his force field or like a blaster that he used in the comics mainly. Nice and easy to transform. All you do is I fold this bit out. I normally just unfold his arms then. From here, kind of unpeg everything. From here, fold these out like so. Fold these out, and then pop the legs out like this, and then peg that into there. Like that. Same on the other side, nice and easy. Like that. And there you've got Trailbreaker. Cool head sculpt. He's got a little kind of smirk on his face there. I think that looks quite cool. A nice work with the paintwork on here. The kind of moulded gun on here, which looks pretty cool. Don't know if you can plug anything in the end there. I suppose you could do like a long axe on there. Or you can attach that on here as well. On the side. So you've kind of got like two on there. Or you can hold it in his hands. Which is as it shows on the thing here that he's got this kind of cool axe that he's carrying. There you go. And like I said, this is the thing that he has, so it's very unusual. Like I said, this is the back piece is totally different, and also the hand piece as well. So no idea why they've done that, but yeah, it looks like a little different claw if it's doing it in that mode, and if it's in leg mode, it's just got a different kind of heel piece. So I don't know why they've done that. If anyone knows why or knows what that's about, let me know. So that's Trailbreaker. They all come with a little comic. So let's move that to one side and get all the different comics out. So in the comics, they all have like a slightly different bio, almost like an extended bio of the ones that are on the back there, which is what I really like about them. So I'll put Trailbreaker to one side. So we've done him, and then I'll just show you all of the different comics. Just get them out of the way. So that's the artwork there for Trailbreakers. Again, it's a Combiner Wars theme on there. It does actually tell you which issue it is down at the bottom here as well. So I lost it down on here. So it says number 17. So there you've got the bio on the back. So if I pause it over this bit, it says pre-mission psych screening report by Rung. And then you've got the conclusion, cleared for mission. I haven't actually read through this yet, so I'll need to have a look through this. And then you've got the Trailbreaker Autobots subgroup, Lynx King. So you've got that, and then you've got Smokescreen. You've got his one there. And they all run in succession, the issues as well, so they follow on from each other. So you then got his, and the conclusion, and then subgroup says Skyreign. On the other one it says Lynx King. Perhaps that was another name that they were going to call it, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, it's certainly new on me. All the other ones look as if they say Skyreign. Wheeljack here. And then on the back there you've got his little psych report. Conclusion. That as well. And last but not least is Hound. So again, cool artwork on here. Then on the back here, you've got his little bio here. Conclusion from Rung as well. And then his little thing at the bottom there, Skyreign. So all of them say Skyreign, apart from Trailbreaker that says he belongs to Lynx King. So maybe that explains the different hand pieces. Perhaps that's what they were going to go with, and they changed it. They changed it on the others, but didn't on him. I don't know. So then next we've got Smokescreen. So it's this cool vehicle mode here that he's got. Probably this is my favourite out of the vehicle mode, I would say. Really like the red and blue. Nice numbers on the side here as well, and the white paintwork going through it as well. And obviously they've painted the hubcaps and everything else like that. I'm sure the Takara one will probably paint some of these details in here, but then miss some of the other details. But I'm pretty pleased with it. The gun's painted silver with this bit, which is blue plastic. Here's Combiner hands, like normal, like all the other ones. So the other thing I'm going to check is whether or not the other ones have these gaps in them, or whether they're just straight pulls or not. I'll need to double check that, because I thought they didn't have the gaps in, but I'll need to double check on that. But yeah, his is kind of as normal. Transforming just like he's a repaint of Prowl, Dead Ends, and all the others. So the transformation is exactly the same. But I think I really like the colours on this guy. I think the ones that they've used for this mould look really nice. Fold this out, close these bits together. Then normally pull this bit out, pull his head out to one side, pull these out like this, get the hands out from inside here. Oh, these bits are quite stiff on these actually. Do that. Same on this side as well. Swivel the waist round like that. Bring the headpiece down. Bring this down at the back. Bring this down so it then plugs into the front like that. And then straighten out the arms. You can bend it at the elbows. And there you go. You've got yourself a Smokescreen. Give you a close up of the head sculpt, which is kind of like just a repaint of the one that you used for Prowl, I think. Maybe these bits are slightly bigger. No, I think they're about the same. Yeah, but I like the paintwork that they've done on him. And he holds his gun nicely like that. All the articulation on him is exactly the same as it is for Prowl and all the other figures, so I won't go through all of that for you. But yeah, pretty pleased with him. I think he really stands out. So pleased we got him. And next up, I'll go with Wheeljack, because this guy's had a bit of criticism. The white they've used is just slightly off white, so it's not a bright white, which I thought all the pictures looks if that's what they were using for this guy. In vehicle mode, I think he looks really good. All of this is done kind of differently. The paint that they've used on it's really good. All the details are really nice. Like I said, just be nice if he was bright white. You can unplug this from the back here. It plugs on from here onto there, and then onto these two bits here. You can have that plugged onto the back as well. And you know, transforms like Breakdown and Sunstreak and all the rest of them. But I think out of all of those moulds, he's probably the weakest. I think it's mainly because of the colour plastic they've used. I prefer a brighter white to be used on this one, but you know, that's just my preference. He just feels a little bit plain in robot mode, like there's not a lot kind of going on with it. Let's fold these bits out, fold this bit down, plug the head in, down, and then fold these shoulder bits over like this. So this bit's all remoulded, obviously, on the chest here as well. Other than that, it's, you know, it's a straight up repaint really, with those small differences. But the head sculpt's brand new, obviously, and I think they've done a good job on that. But it just feels a little bit plain, like it could be more on here. Like maybe if these bits were painted. I'm sure Repro Labels should probably do a sticker set for him just to make him stand out a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, the figure itself is good. It just lacks a little bit of detail, I think. But he still looks pretty cool on display there. And you know, fits in with all the other Combiner War figures. I think he's pretty decent, but he's probably the weakest out of the ones, I would say. So that's Wheeljack. And then next up, our last one we've got is Hound. So yeah, looks really nice. This is him with all the guns added. He's a remold of basically Swindle here. So he has the same gun that he came with, silver one, and same foot peg as well. It plugs into there. And to transform, I'll show you some of the details. First of all, he's got a nice sort of a star on there. These bits are all painted in as well, a little Autobot symbol. All of this as well is nicely done. Yeah, I think he looks pretty decent. I'd probably like to see him if it was like a more of a kind of darker green on this rather than the bright green they've used, but that's pretty much the only complaint I would say they've used that I would say about him, really. Oh, he popped his leg out. Let's undo these other bits and then I'll pop that back in. Pop the head over like that. Pop these bits back like that, and then I'll pop that back in like so. Pull the legs out, pull these forward to make the feet like that. Swivel these round, and this and that, and then just move the head around like that. And they've got Hound. Pretty cool. The head seems like it's quite big for the rest of the body. I don't know. It's a cool little head mould there. Pretty pleased with that. And then his gun pops in his hand in here. And you could even attach that onto there if you really wanted to. Or you can have it, hold it as another gun, or peg it onto the side here. But there you go, that's Hound. And then to show you them all together, let's bring them all in together. There you go. So that's all the deluxe figures for Skyreign. Still waiting on Skylinks. Messed up on the pre-order with him for how, so he's bundled in with a load of other stuff. So I've got to wait for those to arrive. But pretty pleased for these guys for now. So they'll go on display as they are in this mode, and then once Skylinks come along, we'll get them combined. We'll do a video to have a look at Skyreign. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.